Yo, what's going on with you YouTube? Jumpman Chris, we calling back at y'all with another vid. What we have here today, bam, that's right, and these are the Air Jordan 5 SE Oregon, right? No, they're calling these the apple greens, but we already know, like, come on. This is basically the GR of the whole PE version of the Oregon Ducks. Like, it's exactly the same colorway, the same style, everything about it. It's just that it doesn't have the duck on the back, if you guys want to do that, or it doesn't have the O in the front. Instead it has a Jumpman. But everything else, it looks pretty freaking close. A lot of people were saying like the colors are different and stuff like that. I've seen the Oregon Duck 5s before in hand, and to me it looks pretty freaking similar. It looks really close. If not, maybe a little shade off. I don't know. I would like to see a side-by-side comparison if anyone has that, just to kind of see it, because obviously I don't have it. That's like a $10,000 shoe. So though a $10,000 shoe or a $230 shoe. But man, this release here was actually somewhat kind of tough, man. These things were actually pretty tough. I took all L's across the board through raffles and everything. I basically had to work to get these things. I know some people actually was able to get W's online, so shouts to everyone was able to do that. I'm just not that computer savvy, and I know it's gonna be bot city. So, but apparently some people was able to get through online. It wasn't all 8 by bots, but we know what Jordan's been doing for the past few years. That with these PEs that's been coming out, people are spending a lot of money on those, and now Jordan's is coming out with something that's kind of very similar to it, and they just bring it out to the public. I wonder how those PE collectors feel about it. Like, they're like, dude, why would, like, I'm sure they feel a certain way, especially when you spend that amount of money. But hey, it doesn't really matter. It doesn't have the Oregon Duck and all that stuff. But I remember the Michigan 12s though. They actually had the M on here, so I kind of wish they at least had an O. But hey, and remember that there was a Michigan 5s. This is basically what the Michigan 5s look like, the yellow ones, and they said they made it green. But anyways, let's just go ahead. Let's get into this review real quick, huh? Alright, first things first, let's take a quick little 360 of these things. And I must say, these things are pretty cool, man. These are actually really nice. Anyways, you have this nubuck material all throughout the shoe, as you guys see on the toe box here. Definitely just nubuck, man. Ain't no fancy suede or anything crazy. No premium. The color doesn't move when you touch it. It's just nubuck throughout. And that's how a lot of Jordan 5s are. Moving on to the netting here, you have this rubber netting on the side, and it's like this smoked out translucent netting, and it's actually pretty nice. To the midsole, as you can see, the little shark teeth here, because you guys already know Jordan 5s are inspired by the fighter jet back in World War II, something like that. But anyways, you can see the little yellow shark teeth here, or shark fins, and the black midsole matted. And if you guys see, you got that clear air bubble. Moving on to the back here, like how I said, it usually has the Oregon, like I said, it would have the Oregon Duck, but instead they have this stitching tag of the Jordan. Team Jordan, quality product inspired by the greatest player ever. Facts. On moving to the inner side, of course, you have another of the translucent netting here on the side. Moving on to the laces, you have this black flat laces. And then on the tongue here, you get that translucent netting as well. Moving on up, which is have this really cool lace lock here. I love lace locks. And this have that smoked out translucent lace lock with that gold Jumpman inside. On the tongue here, you have this black 3M tongue with that black embroidered Jumpman stitched in. And yes, this is 3M throughout. Look at that 3M. Oh, even right here is 3M? Look at that. Okay. Like the sock liner here. The sock liner reminds me of that carbon fiber look. A little. You know how like the Oregon Ducks, they always wear that carbon fiber tone on their uniforms. And then on the back of the tongue, it says elevate, and this is on the left shoe, and same thing on the other one. Elevate your game. And then inside the insole, you have that yellow carbon fiber look with that black Jumpman inside. And moving on the bottoms here, my favorite, you have the icy blue bottoms with that Jumpman right here, and Jordan. This is with the black toe. Yes. There you guys have it. These are the look-alike Oregon Duck 5s, or the apple green Air Jordan 5s. I think it's actually pretty cool, man. They're actually really nice. If you guys are trying to cop these things, I would go about true to size, especially on Air Jordan 5s. They are, to me, they feel always heavy on Jordan 5s. This feels like a boot right here. And then, as I was saying, this shoe here, man, I felt like this shoe was a little tough to get, especially in stores. It was felt really limited. In my area, no Foot Locker got these things, so basically my only chance was a couple Champs and a couple Foot Action. Some Hibbets and some City Gears had them, so I had to run around and grab these things. If you are trying to get these things, maybe you can try to get some unclaimed pairs. If you guys go up to your local retail stores, probably sometime today or tomorrow. Good luck out there. They might be sitting, I don't know. These things did retail for $225 plus tax. You're looking about $235 to $240. Seems pretty expensive, especially for like, you know, a GR here. I just don't understand why. Well, I don't know. I think the Michigan 12s, if I'm not mistaken, the Michigan 12s were retail for like $250, and was the Michigan 5s were they $220 as well? I don't know why the price jumped up, but because I remember the UNC 3s, which is actually I feel that's one of my favorites, is they're only retail for $190. Anyway, so the resale price on these is looks like it's still staying. It's probably still at they're going for like $290 or, you know, $300, something like that. Of course, we'll wait till when market kind of settles down. Once everyone gets pairs, we'll see how things go. But I'm just saying, man, don't sleep on these things. That Oregon Duck 5, man, those are actually one of the hypest PEs out there and one of the most known. And those things are worth like $10,000. So why not get, like, you know, the public version of these things? I mean, all it is just put a little duck on here. You'll be fine. Just kidding, of course. I'm not trying to dog anyone that's probably spending that amount of money. But, you know, hey, this is for the public here. If you're willing to spend that money, if you like this color green here, especially when it's college season and college football starting right now, to me, this is actually a really good shoe, man. I think this is actually really, really dope. If you guys like to have this in your collection, this is probably the best time to buy it right now. So if you guys are looking to have these in your collection, these are actually not bad to have, man. These are actually pretty freaking nice. But anyway, guys, that's pretty much end of the review, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Let me know what you guys think about these Jordan 5 Oregon Duck Apple Green. Anyway, guys, please hit that thumbs up. Subscribe if it's your first time here. Comment down below, and please hit that bell for all the notifications for when I do drop vids. Don't forget to follow me on all my social media at German Chris on IG. Sometimes I'm on Twitter, and don't forget Snapchat. Anyway, guys, appreciate y'all. Love y'all. Thank you guys so much. I'm German Chris. Peace.